Hello, today I'm going to show you something about the batteries and the connectors. A quick tip how to connect your cars to make it a little more safe for beginners and people that forget and do mistakes. So, most of the times when you build RC cars and you have these kind of batteries where you have these terminals, you have these plugs that are identical in size, so you can, when you plug them in, there's nothing that's stopping you from actually connecting to the wrong pole on the battery. And if you connect these the wrong way, even if the power is off on your ESC, the ESC will blow up instantly. You have no chance of knowing it. When you connect it, it will sparks and it will blow up directly. So when you disconnect your car from the battery, if you have this set up and you want to connect it to your charger, you have to disconnect the cables and connect it with all these plugs, and every time you do this, you disconnect it, move it from the car into the charger, you increase the chance of making a mistake and connecting these wrong, and you have to fiddle around with this balance port and connect that to the charger and things like that. So it can be a little bit tricky. What I've seen some people do is that they just leave it like this, and then they move everything between the car and the charger, and never disconnect this, and have the balance plug hanging around and fiddling around in the car. I don't like that, because this can get to the ground and get destroyed and things like that, and it can even short out the battery with these small leads, and it will start to burn and things like that. So there's another way to do it that is good for beginners and maybe kids and things like that, and that is to have connectors in your cars like this between the battery and the ESC, and when you remove the battery from the car, you leave these plugs in always. You never remove this from the battery, you always have them connected. And what you do is you take this cable from the charger and the charge cable, and you put it directly into the charger, because these are often the same dimensions, or you can make a different cable. This should fit here also if you have this type of charger, or you make an XT60 connection in other. But what you do is you have the balance lead here with this loose. So all you have to do when you want to charge your battery is connect this, but this is not the right, I haven't finished this cable. I will chop it off and solder it, connect it directly when I'm done. But when you connect this, then you connect the balance lead like that, and have it connected like this. So this way you don't have the balance lead hanging inside your car. You can easily remove it like that, remove the disconnector, and then put it back in your car and connect it up, and you don't run into the chance of shorting your car that easy, at least. So that's my quick tips if you build RC cars. You can probably do it in 10 different ways, but this method is more child-proof, and I can confess that I have destroyed about 5 ESCs in my RC career so far, so mistakes happens very easy. And also, if you have some kind of paint the plus sign red or something other, that so you can see that this is the plus sign, because if you buy a new battery from a different manufacturer, there's nothing that says that, oh, okay, on the left there should be plus and on the right there should be minus. They can switch around between manufacturers. If you get batteries that have the different places for polarities, I strongly recommend it to sell it to someone and get another one, so you have the same on all your batteries, because mistakes happens very easy if you don't do it like this. So that's my quick tips to all of you. I hope you enjoy building your 3D printed cars as much as I do, and I will see you around.